Hello there, I'm Ariana 𝓵𝓵𝓻𝓪𝓼, real estate broker and financial expert. And today we're going to be talking about how to pass your real estate exam. First of all, you have to understand that the passing the exam is not that hard, but it's not that easy. Thousands of people have passed it, and nowadays, with all the help that you're going to get, you should be able to pass. The first thing you have to worry is not to worry about the broad picture, because people worry, oh, how am I going to talk to clients, how I'm going to fill out the forms, I don't know what, no, but I'm not sure, it's too much. Don't worry about that, because you're not going to have the opportunity to fill anything out without having a license. So the first goal of the day is to pass a license. Now, licenses are divided in two. They're divided in the state laws and the federal laws. And the reason for that is the state laws are unique. Every real estate, the first thing you're going to learn is that every spot is unique. And within that, it grows and grows and grows. So it's unique here and here and here until here. Basically, if you are living in the desert, in a hot area, by mountains, by the borders of Canada or Mexico, or each unique place has a unique history of real estate and how it's held. So they have some old laws that are unique to those places, and you must learn it. And usually they don't tell you what to do, but they do tell you what not to do. And that's what they're going to test you on, what not to do. And you have to know those laws. The second portion is going to be on language. It's going to be vocabulary. It's going to be general information that all real estate agents should know, so we can communicate with each other knowing what we're talking about. And so they give you the opportunity to pass part one and part two. You do it back to back. And if you don't pass one part, then they'll let you come back and test for only that part. Now, you have to know the way you learn, and everybody is unique and different. So it's a memorization game. Best option I give you is books and textbooks, to read the whole book, because the whole book is going to be way better, because it's going to give you reasons why things are the way they are. And when they ask you a question, you will understand the question. You'll be able to answer the question. If you do go online, I have not seen yet an excellent program where they're gonna cover everything. What it is good is only continuing education, because it's just continuing education. So it's brought in. It's like brought in general education as to what has changed each year or every other year for in the real estate industry. But to get your basics, you must go down to the root, and the root comes in books. So they usually, the PDFs that they offer you, the little graphics display, or what is that called? Yes, the little graphics they give you, videos, are usually never going to be enough. The best scenario is a video classroom setting, and that's if you have an actual professor or teacher of real estate teaching you, talking about it, and that's the best thing, because like it's second to being there. And it's really good. So a combination of both, video format in a lecture type of setting with books, not just only the graphics they give you on some courses. They give you sort of like the highlights. It is a memorization game. So after you learn your basic, then you want to memorize those questions. They have tests where you could practice how to take the test, so you could see where you're failing, where part you don't understand. And like I said, it's going to be a matter of what feels comfortable for you. Now, comfortable to a certain point, because when you're learning something new, it's not going to be comfortable for you anymore, because your head is going to hurt, because you've never confronted this information. So therefore, you're going to find it like, oh, you don't know what you don't know. But you will know you don't know when they ask you, when you get the questions in the test or the sample test, and you don't know the answer. That's how you know you don't know. So if you are taking the sample test and you don't know the answer, or you're not getting it correctly, it is super important to take a test that gives you the answer, so you could understand the answer, so you could go back and read more on the part that you're not clear on, or ask your questions on the part you're not clear on. And also memorize it at the same time. But this is memorization is important, but you have to be able to read to look up for the keywords that they're gonna try to trick you. So you really have to have your concept down at the same time. make your life easier, because if you sit down and if that's the setting that you're going to go take the test. Nowadays, a lot of people are going to take it from home. Educate your body to sit there and take the test and practice. And that's what I recommend for you to do. Your second part of your education will come at hands-on, when you're going to have a broker, or a broker who assign a person who is usually another broker who is equally educated as them to teach you to the process. In the best scenario is that you have your transaction and you are guided to that transaction. And explain, you are educated on every step of the way. So once you do one, every transaction is different and yet similar. The processes are similar in the sense, but people are unique, and you're gonna have to understand the psychology behind reasons why people buy and sell, and how people work. And negotiations are that. Negotiations happen before anything is written in a piece of paper and executed. And so it is good agents talk to the other agent, try to negotiate before everything goes down on paper. Otherwise, you're gonna get a lot of paper back and forth. And to get nowhere. And I have seen many transactions that are big files that at the end of the day didn't come true, and didn't fulfill, and that nobody won. So yes, you have to document everything, but before that takes place, you need to have negotiations and put it. Then once you reach the negotiation verbal level, then make sure you do it, follow through with documents. And that's the way it should be done. But the psychology part of human nature is what you're going to learn on the job. Now, good luck. I hope to see you in the field. There's plenty of space for everybody. People quit because maybe it's not for them, or they didn't get the right guidance. It's not an easy business, just like any other business, because it's a people business. And very delicate, because people get emotional with a lot of money. And when you're dealing with a lot of money, people get very sensitive, because that's the most expensive item they will ever own, for the most part. So is the roof. Some people don't even see it like that. It's just the roof over their head, and it's very delicate. So there's room for everybody. There's styles for everybody in this industry, because everybody needs to live somewhere. So all kinds of demographics people buy, and so you can focus on those groups that you enjoy to work with. So I hope this has helped you. Please don't hesitate to write me. I'm happy to help those people who write me and ask questions, and so I can help them and guide them in the right direction. I hope to see you next.